Hey guys, welcome to the 100% collectibles and loot guide for Thief. Now this is chapter 1, Lockdown. I showed you the map there because after you've beaten the game you can return to this location and you can replay this chapter, and it's not marked on your map, so use that map if you don't know where to go. So the first loot in this chapter is going to be right here in the beginning, and there's actually going to be a second one here as well. So it's going to be right here in front of you on the railing. And then the next one will be right up on top of this locker here. Climb up here, and it'll be right there. Now, you have to get all 100% of the loot and the collectibles in one level, because there is a trophy for that. And there is also a trophy for getting all the collectibles in all the levels. So make sure you check out my channel, and I'll have all of those for you as well. Now, the next collectible here, actually not collectible, loot, because there's a difference between the two, is going to be here to the left. Simple as that. And then we're going to jump down into this next section. A brief little altercation going on down there. So we're just going to jump down here. Now I'm playing this for speed. I've got an upgraded blackjack, so I'm just going to kind of slice my way through here. Or bash my way, rather, as opposed to slice. So once I've cleared this, I'm going to go into this little building here. That poor guy was in the wrong place at the wrong time. And then there's going to be another lootable there. So then we're going to find our first collectible in the chapter, hidden really close back over here. It's really tiny next to this bottle. So go ahead and get that. That's our first collectible. And then we're going to have two more loots over here. They're going to be little coins. Make sure you pick both of them up. So 2 gold coins. Now we're going to go travel into the next section. And you're going to meet this little dude there. But if you go up to the second story here, second level, and then just take this little path around the corner, and it'll be right up here, another loot. And then we're going to go ahead and jump over this wall. And then there's going to be another one right in front of us. Use the focus like there and you can see it.
Faster than normal when I concentrate. Fairly quiet when used that happens.
And after that, there's going to be one behind this door. So lockpick this door, and the door is going to swing open. You have to then close the door to get to the loot that's sitting behind it. Now, the loot in this game, that's basically your currency. That's what's going to allow you to buy upgrades and equipment and things. So try to get as many of them as you can in all the chapters if possible. But again, you do need to get all of them, including the collectibles, in one of the levels for a trophy. So we're going to go squeeze through to the next section here. And this is where you're going to find, well, most of the collectibles in here. In fact, the rest of them are all in here. There's none past here. So you got to make sure you get all of these before you go through the second floor window in the store across the street there. So I'm going to take care of these guys down here, clear them out, so I can go about my way and thieving some valuables here. Now with the upgraded blackjack, it's pretty easy just to kind of knock everybody out here. Once we've taken care of all of these guys, there's going to be one loot on this table over here. So grab that. That's just to the right of the jewelry store. And before we go into the jewelry store, there's going to be a couple more. There's one here in the center of the street. And then we're going to go to the back alleyway to my right. And then there's going to be 2 in here. There's going to be one on the ground next to a pillar. So grab that. And that little thing blinking up there is some arrows, so don't worry about that. Then we're going to climb up here, and then we're going to jump in. This is a really kind of funny jump. It looks like you're floating. And rewind that and watch that again. You'll see what I'm talking about. So grab that coin that's over there. And then there's going to be one more. I'm going to go down the alleyway this way. You can also come across this going from the opposite direction. There's a little hole that you can climb through. So we're going to enter this little room. And behind the door, you can close it if it's in your way. And on the floor there is the next loot. Coin purse. So we're going to go ahead And there's some health there if you want it, and a document on the ground. Now the documents in this level are not needed for the collectibles or the loot. It's not part of it, so I'm not showing where all the documents are located. Alright, so now we're going to go and enter the store. And we're going to go in through the basement door here. There's several ways you can enter this building. This is just one of them. So we're going to clear it from the ground floor and then go up. So once you get in here, there's a few in here. There's quite a few. And first one you're going to do, let's take care of this guy here. You're going to actually see a document on the desk here in the left corner. If you grab that, that is the combination to the safe. So if you want to read that, the combination of the safe is in there. And then there's a loot down in the bottom left drawer, and then the top right drawer, and then one on top of the desk. So there's 3 there. And then there's 2 more on this workbench. And then on the shelves here, this is really easy to miss for some reason. Grab that off the shelf. And then we got the painting here. Make sure you find the trap. Fairly easy. And then the combination of the safe, which is in that document you just have. You can read that, or you can type in, punch in 739. And that will be the code for this safe.
More extravagant than my usual masks.
So now that we have all of the loot and the collectible, that was our second collectible. We're gonna go up to the main floor here, and there's a ton of them up here. And I'm gonna just start clearing in this room. There's gonna be 2 in here. Grab that loot there. There's gonna be 1 on this shelf and 1 on the left one over here.
All these beauties.
So that's it for this this room. We're gonna go in through this door here, and there's gonna be a guard sleeping in the chair. If we can sneak up to him, we can take him out without him. Of course not. All right, so take care of this guy if you fudge it up. And his buddy's probably coming too. There he is. Go ahead and take care of him. We would have had to have taken care of him anyways eventually. So in here, there's going to be 1 right there on that little table. There's going to be 2 on the shelf to the left of that chair where he was sitting. There is a safe in here, but we're going to ignore that for now. Then we're going to go ahead and grab that. The candle is not a loot or a collectible, but we're going to put it out. Although if you do that 16 times, there is a trophy for that. So lockpick this, and I'm going to kind of edit it to make it go faster. I'm not the world's best lockpicker, although it kind of looked like it. So we're going to open that up, and there is going to be our 3rd collectible and some loot in there as well. So there's the collectible.
I'll take this.
And now it's just the front of the store. Actually, my apologies. We have this desk here, top left and the bottom right drawers. And that should do it in there. And now we're going to the main store here, and there's a ton of them in here. So I'm going to start clearing. It's going to be there's 2 in here, in the middle and the left one. And there's going to be 2 on the shelf here, on the lower one and the upper one here. There's going to be 2 more here on the left and the right drawer. Then there's going to be another 2 here on the right and left one again. And I'm going to open up the middle one anyways. Grab those. Then there's going to be 3 here, 1 in each one of them. There's a loot in the right one, and then there's a loot in the left one. And the center one is going to be our final collectible. This will be the 4th collectible in this chapter. Now remember, you can hit select option or go to the menu and check your player progression, and then you can see how it tracks it in real time. So go ahead and do that if you need to. So there's 2 more here in the center and the left drawer. Now we just have the center of the store. There's 2 display cases here. Each one of them are going to have 2 loot. Move on to the next one. 75 G there worth of loot. So there's a gold coin on the floor there. There's one here in the cash register. So lockpick that to get to it. There's not going to be any loot in the 2 drawers underneath it, although I'm going to check anyway. And there's one over there in the right drawer, and that's it. So I'm just going to unnecessarily open these drawers, make sure they open and close with ease. All right, so careful here. You have to go up to the top here. So climb up here, and you got some pipe work here and beams you can walk across. This is really easy to miss. So make sure you go up here, and this will be our 50th loot item. So we're going to grab that, and then the remaining 10 are going to be up on the 2nd floor. So let's drop down. We're going to go up, and there's going to be a dude in the first room we enter, and then there's a woman walking around as well. Let's see if we can take him out this time. Oh, there we go. All right, so find the woman, and make sure you don't go through that 2nd floor window there outside. Once you do, you can't come back in here. So make sure you have all the collectibles before you go out that door, or window rather. So we got the 2. There's a 3rd one over here, and there's going to be 2 more in this room on the desk, and one in the drawer underneath it. And we got a couple more back in the first room we entered, where we knocked out the guy. And then there's just 2 more smaller bedrooms we're going to have to go into. So make sure you guys have liked the video, by the way. If you found this helpful, hit that like button. I'd appreciate that. So get the cup there, and there's some earrings in that drawer, and then we're going to go and get the last one. It's in this room. And it's a mirror. That's a throwable item. See, there it is. Use your focus if you can't see anything. So that's it, guys. That will earn you a trophy. Once you complete the level, it won't pop right away. So again, you can go into the player progressions, look into statistics, and you can see 4 out of 4 collectibles and 60 out of 60 loot found. So thanks again, guys. Make sure you follow my channel. I'm going to have the rest of the collectibles at least for all the rest of the levels. So thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.